talk fast when control starts slipping. Trying to stitch power back with sentences missing. I don't rush words when the air gets tight. I let silence sharpen the edge just right. You fill the space, hoping doubt won't show. I empty it out and let pressure grow. I learned early that calm rewrites rooms, while loud just feeds in their mistakes soon. You explain motives, justify moves. I keep mine sealed, nothing to lose. You chase reassurance in every sound. I build advantage without a round. Out here, noise get position away. Silence stacks leverage day by day. You talk till control starts to fracture. I stay quiet, build the advantage. Quiet builds the advantage. No warning flare, no panic damage. You speak to feel in command. I don't speak, I already am. Quiet builds the advantage. Cold focus, southern standard. I watch loud men, I run their plan. Talk themselves in the sinking sand. They needed eyes, they needed fear. I needed time and then vision clear. I don't flex rage, I don't posture threat. I let preparation place the bet. You mistake stillness for hesitation, but stillness is controlled acceleration. You think silence means backing down. I think silence is how outcomes are found. You show emotion, I read the room. You burn daylight, I shorten the fuse. Every sentence narrows your lane. Every pause expands my terrain. You talk till the moment collapses fast. I wait, then I act glad. Quiet builds the advantage. No warning flare, no panic damage. You speak to feel in command. I don't speak, I already am. Quiet builds the advantage. Outlaw, calm, pressure, manage. I used to reply just to stay engaged, till I saw replies cage the stage. They don't want truth, they want reaction. They want you loud to distract from action. So I trim my talk down to zero. Let discipline play the hero. You can the nerves and constant speech, and every promise just out of reach. Slow my breathing, square my frame. Let uncertainty work the game. I don't announce when I'm ready to move. I let results quietly prove.
Look, I don't argue angles, I manage time. I don't trade words, I redesign. You fire statements, hoping they land. I fire nothing till I understand. Every second I don't reply, I'm removing exits, you loud, I hide. You chase dominance through noise and talk. I take position and let silence walk. I don't posture power, I let it sit. By the time you notice the board is shifted. Quiet ain't empty, it's densely packed. It's strategy waiting to snap.
If I don't answer, it's not delay. It's patience choosing the right way. I don't want twice, I don't rehearse. I let readiness reverse. Quiet builds the advantage. Stay still, you rush control, I bend the wheel. You chase volume, I manage weight. I stay silent and dictate fate. I don't need the last word spoken, I need the last option broken. They remember outcomes, not debates. They remember who closed the gates. I keep my posture tight and clean. Let silence mean what it means. So keep on talking, keep on pressing, keep on leaking every direction. I'll keep aligning, keep on loading every move cold and composed. Outlaw rule, simple truth. Quiet first, then follow through.
808 punches in with no mercy. Guitar growls low like an engine revving angry. Platonic stomps with a military snap. You broke easy. I didn't. And I'm not dimming down. Just to make you feel bigger. You quit when the storm said boo. Folded in half when the pain came through. You let fear choke, you let doubt unman you. But I took the same beatings and turned them into brand new. You want me suffer just to match your fall? Hell no, I won't dim down just because you broke small. You want comfort, I want war. You want safety, I want more. You want excuses, I want scars, cause scars make legend, excuses leave marks. You want me gentle so you feel tall. Nah, I won't dim down just because you broke small. Pressure hit, I fight back. Hey, get loud, I stay on track. Life swing hard, I counterattack. Your weakness ain't something I ever lack. I rise where others hit a wall. I want them down just because you broke small. I want them down just because you broke easy. My strength to earn, my soul too greasy. My rise too hard, my scars too beastly. My grit too real to act all measly. I don't shrink my fire so fakes feel breezy. I won't dim down just because you broke small. I won't dim down just because you broke easy. I didn't get here by playing it light. Didn't survive hell by avoiding the fight. I walked through storms that wanted me dead. Kept pushing forward while others fled. You see me now and think I'm too much. Nah, this is just what survival does. Every setback built me tall, and I won't dim down just because you broke small. You talk about struggle like yours was the worst, but I mean pain like a man needs thirst. I didn't flinch when the heat got raw. I didn't crumble when light swung jaw. You broke fast, that ain't my fault, and I ain't adjusting my power at all. Beat get thick, fear gets quicker, my drive burn hot, my fire get bigger. You want small steps, find someone timid, I ain't dimming down. I'm staying wicked, you want my call, not happening at all. I won't dim down just because you broke small. Hey, hey, I won't dim down just because you broke easy. My backbone forged where the nights got greasy. My scars ain't shame, they made me beastly. My climb ain't luck, it's years done fiercely. If my fire threatens you, good, believe me. I won't dim down just because you broke small. I won't dim down just because you broke easy. So comfort ain't my calling. Your weakness ain't my limit. If you broke easy, that's your story, not mine. I'm the man built from the hits I took, from every no, every doubtful look, from being counted out and climbed back in, from losing battles but refusing to give in. I ain't here to match a fragile stall. I didn't rise to shrink my call. I built this strength from the ground up, slow turned every wound into ammo to grow. And now you want me toned down? Boy, that's laughable. I'm more made unshakable. If my rise hurt your ego, that's your downfall. I won't dim down, not now, not small. I won't dim down just because you broke easy. I won't dim down just because you broke easy. My passion too fierce, my path too beastly. My grit too carved, my soul too steely. My climb too earned to act all measly. You want small minds, move past me freely. I won't dim down just because you broke small. I won't dim down just because you broke easy. If you break easy, don't expect me to break with you.
Hits brutal. Dirty country guitar growls like it's dragging barbed wire. Trap heads rattle like a rattlesnake ready to strike.
If my strength offends you, get stronger, 'cause I ain't changing for the weak.
I spend my life around folks who fold. People who freeze when the pressure gets bold. People who stare at my fire and claim I gotta tone down, gotta soften my flame. Why? So your fragile pride don't crack. So show your paper confidence, don't peel back. No, your fear ain't my responsibility. Slick, I don't change to make weak people stronger quick.
You want safe voices, find smaller men. You want soft edges, go look again. I'm carved from nights that tore me apart, from storms that sharpened the wounded heart. You think I'm loud? This is me at half click. I don't change to make weak people stronger.
Press it hard, I go harder. Hate your stick, I go smarter. Weak men talk, but I go farther. Your limits ain't mine, I'm built sharper. You want me quiet to fit your script? I don't change to make weak people stronger, kid.
I don't change to make weak people stronger. My rise too real, my drive lasts longer. My grit too deep, my truth hits stronger. My heart too wild for the fear you conjure. If my fire shakes you, build yourself stronger. 'Cause I don't change to make weak people stronger.
I'm a man built from blood and drought. From nights that try to tear me out, from pain that crushed, from fights that swung, from days where breath felt razor thin hung. Got to break, got sharpened instead. Stood up tall where most men fled. So if my presence makes your fist they flick, I don't change to make weak people stronger, pig. You want me humble, go ask someone soft. You want me quiet, go look aloft. You want a man who don't raise the bar, find someone who ain't got my scars. I earn my roar, my stains, my kick. I don't change to make weak people stronger, slick.
He gets hot, my tone gets colder. Weak folks shrink when I get bolder. They want peace while I get older, but peace comes earned by a real life soldier. If my truth too heavy, if it feels like a boulder, I don't change, 'cause your spirit's old. I don't change to make weak people stronger. My strength runs deep, my fight runs longer. My scars may steal my soul made hunger. My rise too sharp for the timid wander. If my fire scares you, get yourself stronger. I don't change to make weak people stronger.
If my presence shakes your pride, it's not my problem. That's your fracture, Sean.
I'm the man who rose from places that kid. I wanna crawl out with a sharper wit. The world through hits, I took each blow, turned every failure into fuel to grow. So don't expect me to shrink on cue. Don't expect me to adjust for you. If my flame too bright for your weak old flick, I don't change to make weak people stronger, slick. I've held my truth where cowards died. Walk tall where liars died. If you want small talk, walk aside. I'm built from storms they never survive. And if my wildfire makes you frantic, good, I'm not here to grant your panic.
I don't change to make weak people stronger. My soul too loud, my run much longer. My fire too real to ever get somber. My backbone forged through thunder and hunger. If I shake your world, get your heart stronger. 'Cause I don't change to make weak people stronger.
If my truth hits too hard, step back. I ain't dimming down for nobody.
my lane while they chase quick wins. Talk loud online before winning begins. Big talk, no grit, no roots in their stride. I built my way where the long roads collide. You call it luck when the grind finally pays, but you were gone when I worked through those days. My name ain't cheap, it's earning the miles, and long nights spent sharpening styles. You dip when it's real, come back when it glows. You vanish like steam when pressure explodes. I stay with the crowd, you chased every wave. Now watch me rise from the noise you gave. Back road don't break me, they raise me up. Every crack down path, fill my iron cup. You switch routes fast when the lights got dim. I stay locked in even when odds look grim. Back road don't break me, they caught my frame. You lost your truth while I built my name. I saw your support, face low when I grew. You needed me small to stay close to you. When I stopped bending, you called it a shift. But strength ain't a crime when you claw for a lift. I never masked up or chased some trend. I doubled my roar, I refuse to bend. You claim I changed when I fed my fire, but you dropped your code when you aim for higher. Keeping it real makes me lose your crew, and so be it, I was never with you. Back roads don't break me, they raise me up. Every crack down path, fill my iron cup. You switch routes fast when the lights got dim. I stayed locked in even when eyes look grim. Back roads don't break me, they caught my frame. You lost your truth while I built my name. I'm cut from the land where the grit runs deep, where late night storms made the restless sleep. My growth ain't a threat, it's a call to rise. But you chose a path built on thin disguise. This outlaw flow got a stomp so mean, it shakes off the fakes and cleans the scene, yeah. I don't bow down when the crowd gets loud. Don't chase praise just to join the crowd. On the type of turn pressure and a sharp and steel. No brag, no front, just a raw cut feel. You claim you real till the stakes go high, then crumble quick when the truth touches the sky. I kept my pace, let the world rotate. Now I'm the storm that defines your fate. If you fell behind when the climb got rough, don't reach back now when the winds look tough. And my new steps hurt your old routine, then maybe your comfort was never that clean. Back roads don't break me, they build my code. Every tough turn shaped the path I rode. You drift through lanes when the weight gets real. I ride through fire with a fearless will. Back roads don't break me, they force my stance. You lost your truth when you chase that chance. Stood through storms that would split most men. Well, on that test what you carry within. You said I changed when my confidence rose, but you walked away first when the pressure froze. I sharpened my name in a harder field. You shaped your stance in a borrowed shield. I didn't shift lanes, I just claimed my ground. You shifted truth with each turning sound. When I stood firm, you called it a phase, but phases don't last through the harshest days. This outlaw grit in my voice hits cold, but cold stays pure when the weak get bold. You don't wait till the sky grows tired, till your breath gets thin in the dead of night. You don't wanna
till you stand alone. But I stood tall with a tempered tone. Worn boots, unbroken will. I climb each ridge with a steady skill. To crack quick when the grind grew loud. I walk through heat that your pride disallowed. Worn boots, unbroken will. My steps hit hard on a wind-cut hill. You caught me distant when I lost my aim, but you turned your back when I grew my flame. You loved my effort when it fed your plan, but hated my rise into my own man. I carry loads you refuse to touch. You carry lies that collapse too much. I walk through land built for sharpened minds, where each step tells how your edge aligns. You hid your fear in a louder tone, but ball your main strength when you stand alone. This country trap with a steel cut draw outruns the names who refuse to fall. You don't know force till the pushback bites, till the cost grows steep in the longest nights. You don't know truth till the noise grows thin, but mine stood strong when the storms kicked in. Worn boots, unbroken will. I climb each ridge with a steady skill. You crack quick when the grind grew loud. I walk through heat that your pride disallowed. Worn boots, unbroken will. My steps hit hard on a wind-cut hill. You tried to claim you were built like me, but roots don't lie where the world can't see. My pace was forged through the toughest mile. Yours faded out after weaker trials. I gained my strength from the hardest land. You lost your edge when truth hit your hand. I ain't the type to dilute my grind. I keep my frame in a sharper bind. This outlaw pulse in a trap line sway ain't shaped by noise or what critics say. I've carried burdens you never lived. You carry stories you couldn't shift. Look, I don't bend names when the world gets rough. I grew from nights where the air felt tough. I stepped through heat like a branded blade. You fade like chalk in the summer shade. This southern tone with a dangerous snap ain't built for souls that collapse in a trap. I walk through grit till my stains rain true. You walk through lies that expose your view. If you dipped on me, don't claim my climb. If you blurred truth, don't rewrite time. If you feared the way when the load hit real, don't search my path for a place to heal. Worn boots, unbroken will. Each scar I earned made my voice more real. You bent your tone when the test rang loud. I rose through shadows in the full crowd. Worn boots, unbroken will. I'm built from land that refuses to chill.
I learned early noise makes targets. Loose talk turns friends into markets. They smile in daylight, switch by dark. Try to steal your fire, claim your spark. So I trim my words, kept my stare. Let silence speak like a loaded glare. They thought quiet meant I wasn't bold, but quiet is where the plans unfold. I don't broadcast steps, I take them clean. I don't flex for cameras, I move unseen. You run your mouth like it pays your rent. I let results do the talk I'm in. Every sentence got a price tag on it. Every promise got a blade behind it. Sit wrong, watch the room turn cold. Out here words get bought and sold. Say let's bleed more, that's the code I keep. Heavy on the silence, heavy on the beat. You talk tough for a crowd that won't stay. I stand firm
weak spine. Inmates still, they beg for peace when the door's locked tight. I don't beg for nothing, I said it right. I ain't cruel, I'm precise by design. I don't waste a thread, I draw the line. You tweet your anger, I time my aim. You chase reactions, I protect my name. You give away tales like a card table fool. I keep my face calm, that's the sharper tool. I don't need to shout to be understood. My silence got weight in the neighborhood. Every sinner's got a price tag on it. Every promise got a blade behind it. Say it wrong, watch the room turn cold. Out here words get bought and sold. Say less or bleed more, that's the code I keep. Heavy on the silence, heavy on the beat. You talk tough for a crowd that won't stay. I stand firm and let pressure do its place. Say less or bleed more, learn it quick. Outlaw rules, no bluff, no trick. I used to explain, used to try and prove, till I watched fake friends study every move. They don't want truth, they want leverage and bait. They want your weak spots, they want your fate. So I stopped debating, stop feeding the spark. Let them guess in daylight, let them fear in dark. I don't do maybe when it's serious talk. I don't do rumors, I don't do chalk. If I say it once, it's nailed to the frame. If I don't say it, don't speak my name. You can't twist my words if I don't hand you rope. You can't trap my mind if I don't sell you hope. Look, silence is strategy, calm is control. I don't spill my map, I protect my goal. They want a reaction, I give them none. They want a confession, I bite my tongue. I don't need to argue to win my place. I let time do work, I let pressure trace. I keep my circle tight, my standards high. You keep your mouth open, that's why you die. Not literal, understand the rule. Reputation bleeds when you at the food. Outlaw code, don't talk to impress. Talk with purpose or talk less. If you learn the hard way, you know what I mean. One wrong word turns a friend into a fiend. So I breathe, I pause, I measure the room. Let the loud ones talk themselves in a doom. Say less or bleed more, that's the law of land. Quiet confidence, steady-handed man. You chase the moment, I build the year. You chase the noise, I sharpen the fear. Say less or bleed more, hold that line. Southern grit, coal mine.
I learned quick that the loudest voice folds first. Big talk fades fast when the pressure get worse. They confuse aggression with strength and command, but real control comes from a steady hand. I don't rush words to fill the air. I let silence stretch till it pulls a stare. They speak in bursts like it proves they're bold, but every sentence leaks what they hold. Fearing the jokes, doubting the tone. Egos talking louder than backbone. I don't explain, move before they land. I let results shake the room I'm in. Out their mouths, write checks that can't defend. Every loose word starts a war, it can't end. If you knew the weight that talking brings, you measure every breath you sing. Control the tone, control the room. Quiet presence seals your doom or bloom. You talk to dominate, you talk to consume. I wait and let the pressure consume. Control the tongue, control the room. Say less now, pay it soon. Hey, hey, hey. Say less now, pay it soon. I seen tough guys unravel with noise, flexing for crowds like desperate boys. They brag their anger, their plans, their pride, then act surprised when it's used outside. I keep my speech trim, sharp, and clean, so nothing I say can be turned on me. think silence means I lack reply, but silence is where the angles hide. I read the tension, I read the eyes. I know who's bluffing, I know who lies. You don't need threats when you hold position. Stillness alone can shift the mission. Every word spoken draws a line between those who rush and those who time. You give away power when you overshare. I lock mine down with a measured glare. Control the tone, control the room. Quiet presence seals your doom or bloom. You talk to dominate, you talk too soon. I wait and let the pressure consume. Control the tone, control the room. Say less now, we'll pay it soon. Say less now, we'll pay it soon. I used to argue, used to defend, till I learned words don't change, pretend. They don't want truth, they want reaction. They want you loud so they gain traction. So I cut my speech to what's essential. Let restraint to what's exponential. You can hear weakness in constant talk, in every rant and every mock. Strength doesn't need to announce its frame. It shows up calm and stays the same. I don't need volume to hold command. I need composure, that's the plan. Yeah. Look, silence sharpens every edge. It keeps you your leverage, keeps your ledge. You talk your way in the corners tight. I stand still and control the fight. I don't need to scare you with what I say. I scare you with how I don't give away. Every pause forces truth to surface. Every quiet second makes talkers nervous. Control your mouth, control your fate. Words cause lies, silence waits. If you ever watch when sinners ruin trust, you learn quick what to hold and what it does. So I breathe slow, I scan the room. Let the loud ones rush their doom. Control the tone, control the room. Still calm mind, discipline tune. You chase reaction, I shake the mood. You spill your cards, I stay shrewd. Control the tongue, control the room. Southern grit, pressure proof.
My voice for a hollow reply. I raise it knowing something's gonna collide. They love the sound, but fear the dent. They want the echo without the event. Every word I throw got a landing zone. If it leaves my mouth, it's carved in stone. They scream loud, hoping some more reacts. I scream loud knowing that all this facts. There's a difference between noise and force, between talking reckless and setting a course. I don't shout dreams I can't defend, I shout truths, I ride to the end. Out here volume does a target line. You don't talk big unless you spine the lines. If you want your name to shake the ground, make sure your life come back that sound. No echo without impact, no sound without scars. If you roll that loud, better raise the bar. You yell heat and hope it retracts. I yell once and absorb the backlash. No echo without impact, hear it clear. Outlaw sound that lives right here. I seen men drowning their own bravado. Big mouth sinking like a busted cargo. They love the volume till it rang back true, till consequences started calling through. I don't shout lines I can't survive. I don't shout knowing it's sharp as a knife. They want applause, they want attention. I want pressure, weight, and tension. I don't chase cheers, I chase effect. I chase the moment when silence breaks necks. If my words flip rooms upside down, that's proof my life earned that sound. You don't scream unless you're ready to stand, unless you're ready to be where you land. Noise ain't free, it keeps receipts. Every loud truth comes back complete. No echo without impact, no sound without scars. If you roll that loud, better raise the bar. You yell heat and hope it retracts.
respected. I bark loud cause I've been tested. You rehearse talk like it's theater play. I speak like tomorrow's already today. If I cross lines with the things I say, I don't apologize, I pave the way. They won't loud lies with gentle endings. Big sound paired with exit plan. I don't install doors behind my claims. If it goes wrong, it wears my name. On soften truth to keep it safe, I let it hit with its full weight. Yeah, I don't echo just to hear myself. I echo cause my words got heft. You won't know it's without collision. I want friction, sparks and vision. If my voice shakes the air tonight, that's proof I've been living right. I don't chase volume for show or clout. I chase the moment the room blacks out. Every syllable's a loaded round. I fired fast but ain't them found. No echo without impact, no bark without bite. Talk big, live loud, accept the fight. If my sound brings smoke, I can't outrun. I don't regret a single one. I'd rather live loud and face the crash than fade away with unused gas. No echo without impact, no road without cost. If you want it, heard, accept what's lost. You shout once, then pray it then. I shout forever and live with things. No echo without impact, stay loud. Built for the ones who never bow. I don't bow down when eyes go wide. I lean in harder, amplify it. My name rings heavy after the dust. It's proof my noise was earned by trust. I want the chanther or the scar. I want my voice to travel far. Let them flinch when the speakers blow. Let them panic at the undertow. I didn't come here to be moderate. I came to detonate and dominate. If silence begs me to calm it down, I turn the knob and shake the town. Just to spin around. If you talk big, be built to last, be built to take what comes back fast. Outlaw code, no safety net. Say it loud, don't have commit. No echo without impact, that's the rule. No borrowed noise, no acting cool. If I shout it, I live it through. No edits, no escape route. No echo without impact, let it pound. Talk big, die loud, shake the ground.
Heavy wind slamming against metal siding. Southern strings dragging low. Tense. Dangerous. Boot steps slow. Like someone who fears nothing.
If you're bold enough to step my way, be bold enough to watch yourself break. You walk like confidence glued to your spine, but your boots shake truth you try to hide. Your talk comes big, but your stance ain't real. Your posture cracks under outlaw steel. I've seen your kind fall short mid-stride. Men who bark loud but crumble inside. This dirt don't lie, it exposes the fact. Step my way and watch your confidence crack. I don't need noise to remind you who's king. My silence alone makes your ribcage sting. You think you're solid, you ain't that stacked. Your paper pride waiting to get smacked. Whatever inch you take, this road reacts. Step my way and watch your confidence crack. Carpet climb, dirt kick fly. Pressure hits hard when I walk nearby. You fake that strong, but the ground won't buy. Your shadow bends with a trembling sigh. Southern grip mixed with a trap attack. Step my way, your confidence crack. Step my way and watch your confidence
I've known real strength, the kind forged in dirt, the kind taught through loss and hard-earned hurt. You ain't that breed, you just talk too much. Leaning on lies, you ain't built the clutch. I move like a blade when the night turns black. Step my way, your confidence. I raise your breath like scripture torn. Hear every fear you thought you'd outworn. You flex like a man with pride intact, but the truth shows quick when you overreact. One wrong move, there's no turning back. Step my way and watch your confidence. Step too near, ground shift thin. Your heartbeat tells where your fears begin. Courage loud, but your soul caves in. You ain't fit for the state I'm in. Every breath you take is a panic track. Step my way and your confidence crack. Step my way and watch your confidence crack. The dirt don't lie and the truth attacks. You walk too bold for a man off track. Your steps too weak for a southern clash. You fake that fire, but flames fall back. Step my way and watch your confidence crack.
Some men pretend to be storms until a real one walks past.
I've stood through chaos and come out whole. Carry the weight most men can't hold. Your rage too soft, your posture vague. My presence alone makes your balance fade. I'm carved from roads where real men track. Step my way, your confidence. You want respect, it ain't bought with sound. It's earned in sweat on southern ground. I don't fear threats, I don't fear racks. I fear no man who's built on cracks. If you want to test what you can't outmatch, step my way and watch your confidence crack. Step my way and watch your confidence crack. This outlaw spine ain't known to slack. Every word you drop turns weak on impact. Every move you make gets weighed and tracked. If you want real smoke, prepare for backlash. Step my way and watch your confidence crack. Walk close, see how fast the truth finds you.
Electric country, electric country, guitar winding low. 808 sliding under it like we're almost starting deep in the ground. Hi-hats flicker like sparks, voice deep, confident, rebellious.
You ain't supposed to understand me. You supposed to watch and fall behind. I'm the outlaw blueprint they couldn't erase. The off-track soul that they still can't trace. They tried to shape me into something clean, but I was born raw with a fire unseen. I ain't the safe bet anyone picks. I'm the wild card hitting with southern kicks. Your rules don't fit and your mold feels sloppy. I'm too out to follow, too real to copy. I don't walk straight lines just to make y'all cheer. I cut through roads with the wrongest gear. If different scares you, that ain't my fault. I'm gasoline pride with a match in the vault. I ain't slowing down, I ain't being sloppy. I'm carved from stones you can never copy. You can chase my sound, you can steal my tone, but what built this fire was pain I own. Too out to follow, too real to copy. I walk like trouble, nobody can top me. Beat hits heavy and the vibe gets rocky. I shine too raw for your crowd to mock me. I don't blend, guess no, 'cause the world can't stop me. Too out to follow, too real to copy. I've seen folks try to mimic my name, try to dress my pain, try to fake my flame. But what I survived ain't a trend online. It's blood on the gravel and a soul redesign. You can wear my boots, but they'll tear your stride. You can fake my voice, but you lose your pride. You wanna be me, boy, tread that sloppy. My road too rough for you to copy. I'm the thing they whisper when I leave the room, the kind of force that makes critics assume, but assumptions break when the truth goes poppy. My presence too loud for anyone to copy. They want the crown, but not the me stand alone, then I'll stand on fire. Before I shrink for clones of being loud makes their peace feel small. Good, I wasn't born to fit their walls. I ain't trading truth for a polished mask. Ain't lowering grit just to make you ask. I'm the misfit king that they can't outdo. The original spark they screenshot through. I ain't your template, ain't your proxy. I'm too wild to follow, too real to copy. If you feel alone when the world says blend, turn this track up and make that bend. You ain't broken your rare, not floppy. Let the plain ones try, they still can't copy. Too wild to follow, too real to copy. I roar like thunder, no clone can stop me. I shine so raw, their pride gets sloppy. I move with force, they'll never copy. Turn up the hay, it still can't drive me. Too wild to follow, too real to copy.
I don't need to fit in, I just need to be undeniable.
You talk like trouble's entertainment, like lines exist for decoration. I seen what happens when folks get brave, with words they can't take back later. I don't do loud, I don't do show, I don't do let's see how far this goes. I stay calm cause I already know how ugly it gets when a mask comes off. Think quiet means I'm unsure, like calm is something you can ignore. Truth is calm is what's left when you live through storms and kept your breath. I don't brag about the nights I learned, I just keep the lesson where it burns. Some people only understand heat, I prefer keeping it clean. There's a difference between confidence and noise, between wanting an empty voice. I don't raise a scene, I raise awareness, that's the point. You don't want this problem, trust me. Stay cool cause I've seen it before. No flex, no talk, no circus, just a line you shouldn't step over. You don't want this problem, trust me. Some doors close when you push too hard. I don't need to explain a thing, my calm tells you who you are. I watch loud men get smart real quick when the room starts playing along with it. They love attention, love to perform, till consequences show up in uniform. I don't chase conflict, don't chase pride, I don't need a crowd on my side. I keep my tone low, my stance set, and let people reveal their intent. You think pushing is power, I think power is knowing when to stop. You keep tapping the glass like it won't crack, I've seen it shatter from less than that. I don't argue to win a debate, I don't do drama to feel okay. I just carry a coat on my chest and I protect it without a speech. I don't do warnings dressed as threats, I do boundaries and consequences. If you can't read the air right now, you're gonna learn. You don't want this problem, trust me. I stay cool cause I've seen it before. No flex, no talk, no circus, just a line you shouldn't step over. You don't want this problem, trust me. Some doors close when you push too hard. I don't need to explain a thing, my calm tells you who you are. I keep my circle tight for a reason, I don't hand trust out like it's free. I've seen family switch for a moment, seen friends turn strange in a heartbeat. So I move careful, move steady, move slow, I don't let ego run the show. You can call it cold, call it distant, I call it staying consistent. You keep talking like it's so smoke, like nothing real is underneath. But the real ones don't advertise, they don't need notes to feel complete. I don't need to win the room, I just need to keep my peace. And if you keep trying to poke holes in it, that says more about you than me. You can feel it when my tone gets flat, when I stop feeding back and forth. That's not me losing control, that's me taking it. You don't want this problem, trust me. I stay cool cause I've seen it before. No flex, no talk, no circus, just a line you shouldn't step over. You don't want this problem, trust me. Some doors close
need the last lesson. I don't need a spotlight, I need direction. You chase reactions like that's respect. I watch patterns and disconnect. I don't raise my voice to feel taller. I lower my voice and the room gets smaller. Not cause I'm trying to scare anybody, but cause stillness makes true look sloppy. You wanna test limits for fun. I don't treat limits like a game to be won. I build my calm from hard seasons, so I don't waste it on cheap reasons. Some problems look exciting till they follow you home. Some lines look harmless till you realize you're alone. You don't want this problem, trust me. No loud threats, no big display. Just a calm that doesn't move anymore. In a choice you shouldn't make. You don't want this problem, trust me. I don't chase you, I don't shout. I just stop giving you access and let you figure it out. You read my calm like it's hesitation, like I'm weighing options, looking for validation. Truth is I already ran the math. I seen where this road leads in the past. I don't react quick, I don't flare up. I don't let emotions steer the truck. I stay quiet cause I've been here before. And I know what happens when it hits the floor. You talk loud like it's entertainment, like crossing lines is a form of payment. I don't play tough, I don't perform. I don't need noise to weather the storms. The calm you see wasn't born easy, it was earned when things got greasy. I learned control the hard way first, so I don't rush to make it worse. There's a reason my tone don't rise, there's a reason I don't explain. I already know what comes next if somebody keeps testing restraint. Stay calm for a reason. I've seen how bad it can get. No flex, no threats, no speeches. Just a line you shouldn't test. I stay calm for a reason. Not cause I'm unsure or weak. I'm quiet cause I understand what happens when I don't speak. I've watched loud men lose control fast, chasing pride like it's built to last. They think anger proves they're real. I think discipline proves what you feel. I don't argue to feel respected. I don't bark just to feel protected. I stand still and let time show who's acting and who really knows. You keep leaning like I'll step back, like pressure makes me crack, but pressure's what I'm building inside. It's where I learned how to survive. I don't raise my voice when it's tense, I lower it and raise the fence. You'll feel it when the space gets cold, that's when you know you went too close. You confuse calm with indecision, you confuse quiet with fear. I call calm a final warning you probably won't hear. I stay calm for a reason. I've seen how bad it can get. No flex, no threats, no speeches. Just a line you shouldn't test. I stay calm for a reason. Not cause I'm unsure or weak. I'm quiet cause I understand what happens when I don't speak. I don't lose control, I release it. I don't escalate, I delete it. You want reactions you can point at. I want distance where I don't go back. I don't flex scars, I don't brag pain. I just move like I remember names. I've seen nights turn permanent off one bad choice and some arrogance. So I stay calm, let ego starve, let silence show who you really are. You keep pushing like it's a test, I'm already past that step. Some calm comes from peace, some calm comes from memory. And the kind I carry now ain't the kind you challenge cats. I stay calm for a reason. No noise, no display, just a stillness that don't move anymore. Once you cross that space, I stay calm for a reason. And I don't explain it twice. Some warnings don't raise their voice, they just change your life.
You hear the silence and assume it's doubt, like I'm searching for words to get out. Truth is, I already learned that lesson. I just don't repeat mistakes for attention. I've been on roads where the talk got cheap. Well, one bad call didn't let you sleep, so I move slower, breathe a little less. Not cause I'm scared, cause I'm experienced. It's all reckless like time's unlimited, like consequences are negotiable. I've seen nights turn irreversible, from pride dressed up as confidence. I don't rush moments, I don't react, I don't chase no's to feel intact. I let you show me exactly who you are, while I stand where the lines are marked. There's a difference between being calm and being unprepared. The calm I carry comes from knowing what happens when you go there. I'm quiet because I know better. I've seen how fast it can fall apart. No threats, no flex, no pressure, just a line drawn hard. I'm quiet because I know better, not cause I don't have a voice. I choose restraint over chaos every single time I get the choice. I've watched loud men burn their bridges, call it strength while they lose their footing. They think volume builds respect, I think respect is what's left. I don't need to dominate the room, I dominate by not moving. You keep talking like that proves something, I stay still cause I already proved it. You lean closer, test the space, trying to read my face. I don't flinch, I don't blink, I don't need to say what I think. The calm you feel is an empty air, it's a warning, you should be aware. I don't advertise what I've seen, but I remember everything. You mistake silence for a green light, for permission to keep going. But silence is sometimes the last sign before things start closing. I'm quiet because I know better. I've seen how fast it can fall apart. No threats, no flex, no pressure, just a line drawn hard. I'm quiet because I know better, not cause I don't have a voice. I choose restraint over chaos every single time I get the choice. Yeah, I don't need to explain my past to justify where I stand. I don't need to raise my tone for you to understand. You chase reactions, chase applause, I chase control and pause. I've seen what happens when ego leads, so I keep it on a short leash. I don't
fix scars, I don't replay pain. I just move like I remember names. You think calm means nothing's there. I think calm means everything's there. Some people get loud to feel alive. Some people stay quiet to survive. And the ones who've seen enough don't rush to prove what they can do. I'm quiet because I know better. No noise, no display, just a stillness that don't move anymore. Once you cross that space, I'm quiet because I know better. And I don't explain it twice. Some lessons don't come inside, they come with a price.
You get comfortable when nobody speaks, like quiet means the coast is clean. You lean in closer, test your luck, thinking stillness means I'm stuck. I stayed calm, stayed measured, stayed aware, letting you decide how far you dare. But silence ain't a green light given, it's awareness fully driven. You talk reckless like nothing's loaded, like consequences are always postponed. I've seen nights flip with one bad call, seen pride turn into a hard free fall. I don't rush anger, I don't erupt, I just know when someone's doing too much. And when intent stops being unclear, that's when safety disappears. There's a calm that don't mean peace, it means control on a short leash. If you feel it and still push through, that's on you. Don't confuse silence with safety. That calm don't mean you're clear. I'm quiet cause I'm fully aware of what happens from here. Don't confuse silence with safety. Some warnings don't get said. The quiet you're feeling right now is restrained instead. I watch loud men feel untouchable till the room stops being comfortable. They think nothing happens without noise. I've seen endings make no choice. I don't posture, don't need to flex. I don't advertise what comes next. I let people read the air themselves and live with how they feel. You keep smiling like it's all good, like tone don't shift the way it should. But silence changes temperature fast when patience finally hits the pad. I don't explain life every time. I expect grown folks to read the signs. You mistook quiet for permission. Now you're learning the distinction. Some calm is earned from peace, some calm is earned from scars. And the calm I'm in right now ain't the harmless kind. Don't confuse silence with safety. That calm don't mean you're clear. I'm quiet cause I'm fully aware of what happens from here. Don't confuse silence with safety. Some warnings don't get said. The quiet you're feeling right now is restrained instead. Yeah. I don't need to raise alarms, I let stillness show the harm. You want signals spelled in sound, I let presence shut it down. I don't bluff, I don't perform, I don't need chaos to feel strong. You kept pushing like it was safe, I was deciding how much space. I don't chase fear, I don't chase pride, I just don't move. when I'm on my side. You thought quiet meant nothing was there. I thought quiet meant I was prepared. Some danger doesn't shout, it waits. And the ones who've seen enough don't want twice. Don't confuse silence with safety. No noise, no display. Just a calm that doesn't bend anymore. Once you step that way, don't confuse silence with safety. I won't explain it again. Some problems don't announce themselves, they begin.
You step closer like the space is free. Like quiet man, you can lean on me. You read my calm like a lack of spine. Like I wasn't watching every line. I stayed still, stayed grounded, stayed clear. Letting you decide why you're still here. But calm don't mean open door. It means I've seen this before. You talk easy like nothing's loaded, like consequences are always postponed. I've been around long enough to know how fast nothing can start a show. I don't raise hell, I don't react, I just know where you cross the map. And once in 10 stop pretending, that's when invitations end. There's a stillness that doesn't welcome, that doesn't soften a bend. That's not peace in the air right now, that's restraint. This calm isn't an invitation, it's a line you shouldn't test. No flex, no threats, no explanation, just awareness in my chest. This calm isn't an invitation, don't confuse it with grace. Some patience, it's just discipline, holding things in place. I see loud men get comfortable, mistake silence for approval. They lean harder when nothing happens, thinking pressure is invisible. I don't interrupt at judgment, I let it speak for itself. You keep stepping like it's allowed, I'm deciding someone else. You smile like it's all the same, like tone never rearranged, but tone shifts way without a sound. And you felt it, you just stayed around. I don't lecture, I don't explain, I don't beg people to use their brain. I expect grown men to read the air before they end up there. There's a calm that doesn't mean safe, it means measured and contained. And when it finally moves at all, it won't explain. This calm isn't an invitation, it's a line you shouldn't test. No flex, no threats, no explanation, just awareness in my chest. This calm isn't an invitation, don't confuse it with grace. Some patience, it's just discipline, holding things in place. Yeah. I don't raise alarms, I raise standards. I don't shout, I don't panic. You want everything spelled out loud, I let silence do the damage. I don't bluff and I don't warn twice, I don't chase, be understood. You step forward thinking nothing would change, I let it change because it should. This ain't ego, this ain't pride, this is knowing what I survive. I keep my calm cause I earned it hard, not cause I forgot who I am. Some calm is open, some calm is locked, and if you can't tell the difference, you should stop. This calm isn't an invitation, no noise, no display, just a stillness that doesn't reach for you the same way. This calm isn't an invitation, and I won't say it again.
where silence ends. You talk like this is all new to me, like I don't recognize the energy. I watch this play out too many times. Same tone, same look, same cross lines. I stay quiet not cause I'm unsure, but because I already know the cure. Some lessons don't need repeating, I've seen how this ends. Believe me, you think confidence comes from pushing first, from seeing who reacts the worst. I learned confidence comes from control, from knowing when to let things go. I don't jump when voices rise, I don't flinch when tempers try. I just notice when respect fades, and I adjust without delay. There's a moment when the room feels tight, when calm turns heavier than a fight. It's not fear standing in my way, that's a memory. I've seen how this ends, trust me, that's why I'm standing still. No flex, no noise, no warning signs, just knowing what you will. I've seen how this ends, trust me, some roads don't need replay. I don't move cause I already know what comes from going that way. I watch loud men feel invincible until the moment turned irreversible. They thought pressure meant control, till control slipped right out their hole. I don't chase pride, I don't chase sound, I let people talk themselves around. You keep stepping like I'll chase you back, I'm already past that. You smile like the air ain't changed, like silence didn't rearrange. But silence is an empty space, it's awareness taking place. I don't threaten, I don't explain, I don't repeat myself again. When intent shows itself that clear, the ending's already here. There's a calm that doesn't soften up, that doesn't bend or negotiate. That's the point where options lead and outcomes wait. I've seen how this ends, trust me, that's why I'm standing still. No flex, no noise, no warning signs, just knowing what you will. I've seen how this ends, trust me, some roads don't need replay. I don't move cause I already know what comes from going that way, yeah. I don't gamble with maybes, I don't test fate for fun. I've seen nights turn permanent off one stupid run. You think calm means I forgot, I think calm means I remember a lot. I don't chase chaos, don't invite mess, I let distance do the rest. This ain't fear, this ain't doubt, this is knowing what I'm about. I bear enough bad and it's deep to know when to keep my feet planted. Some paths don't look dangerous until you walk them once, and the ones who made it back don't rush to run them again. And I've seen how this ends, trust me, no shouting, no display, just a calm that doesn't move anymore once you choose that way. I've seen how this ends, trust me, and I won't explain it twice. Some warnings come from memory, Didn't raise my voice, didn't make a scene, didn't spell it out loud or intervene. I let the air change, let the room go still, gave you every chance to read the feel. You kept talking like nothing shifted, like awareness was something missing. But silence is an empty space, it's a warning written on my face. You laughed it off, stayed confident, like calming, nothing was different. You mistook restraint for tolerance, mistook discipline for innocence. I don't explain things twice in life, I don't repeat what's already right. When the tone drops and the eyes don't blink, that's when you should stop and think. There's a language that don't use sound, that settles heavy all around. If you felt it and kept going still, that's on you. I warned you without saying a word, that quiet should have been heard. No threats, no flex, no race tone, just a line you stepped beyond. I warned you without saying a word. Some signals don't need speech, the calm you feel when comforted with me, showing reach. I've seen men need everything spelled out, need drama just to figure it out. They don't trust what they feel inside, so they keep pushing till it collides. I don't babysit grown at 10, I let choices represent. You thought if I didn't say stop, that meant you couldn't get dropped. I stayed measured, stayed composed, letting the situation expose. You leaned in like it was still fine, like I didn't redraw the line. But the real ones don't announce, they adjust and let it bounce. You won't hear me say what changed, you'll feel it in the space I made. There's a calm that isn't passive, it's active and contained. And once it finally moves at all, it won't explain. I warned you without saying a word, that quiet should have been heard. No threats, no flex, no race tone, just a line you step beyond. I warned you without saying a word. Some signals don't need speech, the calm you felt when comforted with me, showing reach, yeah. I don't shout warnings, I show boundaries. I don't bluff, I move silently. You wanted signs wrapped in noise, I gave you space to make a choice. I don't argue once it's clear, I don't chase when lines disappear. You crossed something thinking it was light, now you're learning how I write. This ain't ego, this ain't pride, this is memory on my side. I warned you the way real ones do, by letting you feel the truth. Some warnings sound like sirens, some warnings sound like nothing at all. And the ones you ignore in silence hit the hardest when they fall. I warned you without saying a word, no noise, no display, just a calm that didn't reach for you the same way. I warned you without saying a word, and I won't say it again. Some problems start exactly where silence ends. Get louder when you feel unsure, like volume makes you stand secure. I don't compete with decibel, I let silence do what it does well. I've seen how fast noise turns thin when reality finally checks it in. So I stand still, let the moment breathe, let you show me what you believe. You mistake my calm for hesitation, like I'm waiting on motivation. Truth is I already chose my ground long before you raise your sound. I don't need threats to feel tall, I don't need raise to stand at all. The quieter I get, the clearer it is to say something you wanna test. There's a difference between loud and strong, between proving and knowing you're right. When my tone drops, my eyes lock in, that's the warning sign. I don't raise my voice, I raise consequences. That's how I handle disrespect. No flex, no scene, no empty tension, just outcomes you didn't expect. I don't raise my voice, I raise consequences. I let calm do the work. Some lessons don't come
talking tough like it's good for their health. They think noise keeps them in control. I think control is when you don't fold. I don't rush conflict, don't chase heat. I let pressure build beneath my feet. You keep talking like that's the play. I'm already 10 steps the other way. You think silence means I disengage, like I checked out or lost my edge. But silence is where I decide how much access you keep in my life. I don't announce when things change lanes. I don't dramatize restraining pain. You'll feel it when the tone goes cold, when the distance starts to show. There's a calm that doesn't negotiate, that doesn't ask or hesitate. When it shows up, it's already late to change. I don't raise my voice, I raise consequences. That's how I handle disrespect. No flex, no scene, no empty tension. Just outcomes you didn't expect. I don't raise my voice, I raise consequences. I let calm do the work. Some lessons don't come with shouting, they hurt. I don't need volume to feel heard. I don't need threats wrapped in words. You chase reactions, chase the spark. I let patience hit the dark. I've seen where loud roads end up. I've seen pride run out of luck, so I stay quiet, stay precise. Let action speak twice. You thought calm and I let it slide. I thought calm and I decide, and once I do, I don't reverse. I let the outcome do the work. Some power looks aggressive, some power looks contained, and the kind I'm standing in now doesn't need to. I don't raise my voice, I raise consequences. No warning shot, no delay. Just a calm that doesn't move anymore. Once you cross that space, I don't raise my voice, I raise consequences. And I won't say it twice. Some problems start real quiet, then change your life. I didn't interrupt, didn't correct, didn't stop you mid-sentence yet. I let you talk, let you explain, let you think it was all just a game. You smiled like you were in control, like confidence filled the hole. But silence is an empty air, it's me decide how much I care. You kept leaning like the floor was firm, like nothing underneath will turn. I seen this movie, I know the scene, where loud gets quiet in between. I don't rush moments, don't react fast, I let intent show itself at last. And once it does, there's no debate, just distance to sealing the gate. There's a calm that doesn't reassure, that doesn't soften or explain. That's not peace you're feeling now, that's restraint holding the chain. I let you think it was nothing, I didn't stop you or interfere. No threats, no flex, no warning signs, just awareness settling here. I let you think it was nothing, till you cross what doesn't bend. Some lessons don't announce themselves, they end. I watch men mistake tolerance for weakness, think patience means forgiveness. They push harder when nothing happens, thinking silence is submissive. I don't babysit grown intent, I don't spell out what the room meant. They let people walk the line they choose and live with what they lose. You laugh like it was all fine, like tone never redrew the line. But tone carries weight you can't erase, and space remembers every place. I don't threaten, don't raise my tone, I don't need noise to be known. You'll feel it later when things don't land, when access slips from your hand. There's a silence that doesn't invite talk, that doesn't ask for repair. That's not confusion in the room, that's clarity in the air. I let you think it was nothing, I didn't stop you or interfere. No threats, no flex, no warning signs, just awareness settling here. I let you think it was nothing, till you cross what doesn't bend. Some lessons don't announce themselves, they end. Yeah, I don't correct every misstep, I watch you keep stepping. You thought silence meant immunity,
I thought silence meant I was ready. I don't escalate, I don't chase, I just close doors without a trace. You cross ground you thought was light, now you're learning how I write. This ain't ego, this ain't spite, this is knowing when the good times. Yeah. You wanted reassurance and talk, I gave you space, and you walked. Some endings don't feel dramatic, they feel delayed. And by the time you feel the weight, it's already stayed. I let you think it was nothing, no noise, no display, just a calm that didn't reach for you the same way. I let you think it was nothing, and I didn't say a word. Some problems start real quiet, then get permanent. Didn't need your hands, didn't ask for you to understand. You stepped in like fixing was your right, like pushing buttons would ignite. I stayed calm, stayed clear, stayed set, letting you decide how far you get. But some things stay peaceful by design, until someone crossed the line. You talk like nothing was a stake, like every line was fake. I seen peace turn permanent real quick when someone made it personal. I don't react to every sound, I let patterns move around. And once intent shows what it is, I stop pretending this is fixable. There's a stillness that isn't peace, it's restrained with a memory. If you felt it and kept going, still that ending's on you. You should've left it alone, now it's heavier than before. No yelling, no threats, no final scene, just a door you don't reach anymore. You should've left it alone, some lines don't bend when you push. I didn't raise my voice, I withdrew, I withdrew. I watch men think pressure proves strength, think persistence buys them lane. They don't see when patience runs out, when calm reroutes. I don't escalate, I don't defend, I don't need chaos to make an end. I just stopped giving what I gave, and let distance behave. You smile like it was still the same, like tone never rearranged. But tone locks doors you can't unlock, and silence remembers the clock. I don't explain things twice in life, I don't want one just to find you. Cross what wasn't yours to touch, now you feel the hush. There's a calm that doesn't argue back, that doesn't soften, doesn't crack. That's not hesitation in my stand, that's the end. You should've left it alone, now it's heavier than before. No yelling, no threats, no final scene, just a door you don't reach anymore. You should've left it alone, some lines don't bend when you push. I didn't raise my voice, I withdrew, I withdrew, yeah. I don't need the last word, I need the last boundary. wanted reaction. I gave you absence. You thought calm and open access. I thought calm and self-respect. You kept poking like it was safe. I let it change permanently. This ain't anger, this ain't pride. This is knowing when to step aside. I don't chase people who don't know when to leave well enough alone. Some problems don't show teeth, they show distance. And by the time you feel it fully, it's permanent. You should've left it alone. No noise, no display, just a calm that doesn't reach anymore. Once you chose that way, you should've left it alone. And I won't explain it twice. Some minutes don't explode, they solidify.